All right, old gatekeeper here. Got a really neat, different type of video right here. You know, when I first started building, I would have killed to been able to find somebody just to sit down with me or work with me one-on-one, which I didn't have. I did get to get an original mentor that spent a little time through email, which was absolutely amazing. And I found a mentor after him, Mr. Stickman, which worked with me over the phone, which was absolutely amazing. But I never had that person just to sit there and work with me. And, you know, as I've been in this hobby now for 11 years, I have helped a lot of people start building amplifiers. And here's a couple of people recently that I helped, been helping here a little recently. And I tell you what, a lot of these guys I have not spent a lot of time with. Some of these guys I've spent more time with than others. But it is just cool to be able to do sharing some information back and forth and to see what these guys do. And most of these guys, I hooked them up with some kits to where I just supplied them with all the parts they need, which I don't do all the time because I'm selling my personal parts I use. But I'm just very proud of these guys, man. I mean, these guys are naturals. You're a lot more creative and can do a lot more than you think you can once you just get started and put your heart into this stuff. You'd be amazed at what you can do, especially if you got a good teacher. So let's take a look at this first guy, Mr. 999. Oh, Barracuda. Out there around the 10. That's right, the old volunteer state, Tennessee. This is actually a personal friend of mine. One of the first guys I met in this hobby, and he was around my age too, which was really neat because I was a young cat back then. I know it was only 11 years ago, but I was young. I was in my late 20s and mid 20s, right? Yeah. But anyway, when I seen this guy's truck, man, first time I talked to him, I met him at the truck stop near my house. When I seen this big antenna coming out of this guy's truck, I was like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. And we got real close, become close friends, and he got out of the hobby for a while, and now he got back in the hobby. And I said, man, you were after me to start building these amps before you got out, and you got out of the hobby, and now I got into building them, and I was like, where's those 999 at, you know? But now that he's got into the hobby now, I said, you need to let me teach you all the stuff I've learned since you've been gone. So this is, I would say this is 100% the first person that I have literally worked with to where I've opened up my whole brain to this guy and taught him everything that I possibly, well, don't get me wrong, I ain't taught him everything yet because we still got a lot more to teach. I mean, but as so far, I'm completely open to this fella. And because he's a personal friend, you know, and he's shocked me. I ain't gonna lie, fella. I ain't trying to make his head so big he can't get out his front door or nothing, but the guy's done well. So let's take a look at what he's done here recently, especially this last build that he did. Alrighty, yeah, what we're looking at here is a really cool idea he had of taking this old tube type amplifier and basically stripping it out and turning it into a sleeper, a 4 transistor HG2879 4 transistor amplifier bass amp plug in the wall. And he's using some 100 amp iron core transformers that he just recently got from me. I was fortunate enough to get my hands on quite a few APC backup units, and got a lot of those 100 amp iron core transformers, which he's a big fan of using them with HGs, and so far he's had pretty good results. A lot of people's worried, you know, the voltage spikes of it, you know, going down and up, of you using them, or possibility of a dead carrier not being big enough, but he's having good results.
Swinging backwards, that's the way you want to do it.
Yeah, right here he's showing input reflect.
You drive it harder, it's going to go down to 0. Audio. Audio mic, you know that.
All right, now this fellow right here is a local buddy of mine that I just now recently got to meet. He lives about 45 minutes to an hour from me, I believe, out here around Atlanta. And I've already sent him, I think, 1 or 2 kits. And this is one that he has built out of a 4 transistor kit that I hooked him up with. Now, this is a guy right here that I didn't have to give much instruction to at all. I've just basically answered his questions whenever he texts me.
For the ground wire, I drilled that out. I just couldn't wait, man. I had to try it out, man. But anyway, I just want to show you this. It's my 500 watt slug right here. Audio. My mic breaking up. Hold on. There we go. Radio. That's 300 birds right there. And I ain't through. Just wonder, man, I had to see that it worked, man. I had to see that it worked. These will come out, these tuners, these just tuning pots. These will come out, and I'll put a fixed capacitor there. But that's how she looking now, man.
All right, now this guy is the guy I was talking about that he's a complete natural. That first picture you just saw was his first build that he's ever done, ever. And this fellow's name is Pile Driver. He was also a local out here before he moved up to New York. And he has been building, he reminds me a lot of me, because he has literally been building one box after another, and I haven't exactly been supplying him with full kits because he's got some parts, but I've been hooking him up with some partial kits, and that's a preamp right there that he put together. And my goodness, I think it looks better than mine, just to be quite honest with you. So he's got some skills, that's for sure. I'll give the credit where credit is due. And that's a cool little interface box he did for his radio. And here's an image right here of all the amps he's built so far. So good job, Pile Driver.
All right, this is the first 2879 C box that I built. It's not as clean as the other one. The other one I've probably keyed up 2 times, 3 times. I'm going to drive it with this right here. I got my all this stuff, you know, got that Stickman radio, there it is. All right, let's see what we can do, man. Oh yeah, look at that thing go. We're just talking. Hello, old Pile Driver on Western New York, standing by.
Alright, you'll see there, that was a 4 transistor C box that he built, and you see him easily getting over 600 plus RMS out of it. A lot of you probably wonder, man, how is he able to get all this RMS wattage? It's just all about that radio he's using. If you notice, he's running a 2950 that normally don't swing like that with a low carrier, but it's been modified by the great Stickman. So it's all about the radio. If that radio does that ratio of RMS swing, that's how you get those bird watts. Now this one you're about to see is he's going to be using a 1446 driver he built with 1446s he purchased from me, and driving a Fat Boy 8-pill C box, and it drives it very nice for 1446s.
Got my straight 8C, 2 1446s, Dustin radio. Here we go. 1000 watt RMS. Oh, hello. Audio test 1, 2, 3. Look at that thing swing. Breaker, breaker.
Alrighty, you about to see him really show off now. Now, it's pretty much same driver here. He's done with a 4PLC in the past few clips, but this one's using 454s, and I think he's got the volts up just a tad bit, but look at this thing swing.
Just had to do it. Pile driver straight 4C. Got the old 454s. Got the old new radio. 1000 watt slug and average. Oh yeah. Hello. How we doing there? Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. Oh.
Alright, this next one is a unique configuration. He's got him some 454 HG transistors from me. And the cool thing about these particular transistors is I was kind of after HG for a few years to start producing MRF 454s, but they wasn't too adamant about it at first, but then at the last minute they listened to me and made them, and I'm glad they did.
Okay, now we're going to do the 454 straight 4. It's on 14.6. 1000 watt slug. This is all RMS. 4 watts gives me about 100 bird. Oh, 15 watts gives me almost 350 bird. Not too bad.
Well, alright, well, I thought it'd be kind of neat to make a video just to kind of give some props to some of the new builders that started off, and man, it's a fun hobby to do, and I know how exciting it is for these guys. And yeah, just don't mind the background here. I'm actually in the old little Debbie truck with the pops there. We just got done loading some dabs, man. You always help your parents out when you can, man. There's a lot of people out there that don't have their parents, and I'm still blessed enough to have mine. So yeah, y'all, just wanted to make a unique video for everybody, just kind of show some of these fellas around me that I've been helping out, and show some of their work off. It ain't all about me now, y'all. This is about everybody in this hobby as a whole. The old gatekeeper out here around the beautiful northeast end of Georgia, y'all. God bless, 73. And like some of these young people say from my generation, deuces, my friends. This was a Gatekeeper Amps production. Thank you for watching. Please come back and watch more. Bye-bye. I would like to give a shout out to another builder that is just now starting to build amplifiers. His handle is Spider-Man. Spider-Man, good luck in your ventures. Gatekeeper, gone.